How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review, and it is, what I assume is kettle sour time. Kettle sour Gose time, maybe? I don't know. In the form of Carton Brewing's Sakura. I'm probably butchering the shit out of that, but who gives a fuck? It is the first sour I've reviewed from Carton. I assume it's a kettle sour only because that's what they've done up to this point. It's nothing too crazy as far as like throwing bonkers shit at it, but at the same time, it's talking about delicate flavors, things like that. So we'll see what happens. As far as what it says on the can itself, it says Sakura, cherry blossom salted sour ale, 4.5% alcohol by volume, Carton Brewing. On the side here, we have with Sakura, we drag the joy of spring's regeneration into the languid summer doldrums. The evocation of that ethereal moment when the winter is gone and the warm weather is drifting in. Rebirth through age, captured in delicate aromatic waft of cherry blossoms. A lot of big words being thrown down right now. Simple salted sour, lightened and dried with sushi rice in the mash. The promise of warmth, ending dormant chill. Is that a proper sentence? Brought forward to accentuate balmy summer evenings. Drink Sakura and revel in the yin-yang of captured impermanence. Yeah, that's by far and away the most nickel fucking word description in the history of mankind. Does it make it a bad beer? No, but it's very... it's trying very hard. It's pulling super from Japanese culture. Sakura, I don't know what that word means, but I'm just assuming right now it has something to do with cherry blossoms and or the Japanese culture. And it has to do with delicate. I'm going to go with cherry blossom. I assume it has something to do with flowering on that. So we'll see what happens after the review, if I'm right or wrong, but I'm going to record it anyway. Yeah, and it is Carton Brewing to a T, can-wise, you know what I mean? Like, it is, the artwork's fantastic. They know what the fuck they're doing. So, excited to give it a whirl. I'm not a big... It's a weird thing, because I'm not a big sour guy, but at the same time, I'm not a really big kettle sour guy. If I'm going to go sour, I want to go really sour. I don't want to go, like, pseudo-sour. A lot of breweries, when they actually make sours, if they can't make a real sour, I throw that in quotations for proper, because it's not an actual thing, a real sour. But when you're talking about a kettle sour, you're going to do it outside of your typical brewery, I want to say lifeline, maybe. I don't know what the proper word would be for that. But keep it out from actually fucking up your shit. Maybe that's a better way to go about it. And you can get some sour notes, some nice delicateness out of it, but you're not going to get that overt, like, lacto-pedio fucking crazy sour. But yeah, we'll see what she's got. 2 fingers, rocky as motherfucking rocky. You can beat with a nice creaminess to it, too. Super haze for a nice little, what I assume is a kettle sour. Really nice haziness. You have a carbonation just clinging to the edge. I didn't rinse the glass before I brought it out. It was clean, but it's been a while, so there's probably little dust particles going in there. Poo-poo on me for doing that. But yeah, I mean, she looks like a nice beer. Pretty effervescent. And yeah, white in the head, golden in the body. Let's see what she has in the nose. Yeah, that kind of, I always get this kind of lagering, kind of yeasty, kind of funkiness from me, like a dirty funkiness, but at the same time, it's not like sour, almost like a wet, bready maltiness. That's what I typically get from kettle sour, so that's what I'm getting from here. Not much salinity in there, maybe a little bit. Cherry blossoms, sure. I mean, I'm getting a little bit of floralness, but I couldn't really pin it down to a cherry blossom and something like that. But it definitely smells like a bright, kind of Gose, Berliner Weissy kind of vibe going on. But at the same time, it's nondescript in the nose. So let's dive in and see what she's got. Cheers. Super refreshing is what it is. I'm getting a subtle biscuity malt with a very minimal tartness. Now, the cherry blossom thing, maybe I want it to be there. And while I get like a a reddish, fruity kind of vibe from it. I wouldn't necessarily say it's like a cherry blossom kind of thing going on. But what it is more of a slightly tartar Gose than I guess you would typically expect from an American brewery. A lot of your atypical German Goses can be way less salty. This one isn't that salty or saline or whatever you want to call it. But at the same time, it's a little bit more robust. And the tartness is probably just a squish bigger, but not that much bigger. And while they're calling it a cherry blossom salted sour ale, I would just say it's a Gose. It's basically what it is. Bright, refreshing, super easy to drink, crushable as fuck. It's a really good fucking beer is what it is. But it's a little bit too much pomp, too much story behind the beer. And it should just be like, hey, we made a Gose, it's pretty good, here you go, try it, drink it, that's pretty fucking awesome. But at the same time, I dig it. Yeah, clean as fuck, super refreshing. I'm trying to think, there's something else there. I don't know. That floralness, I think they might be getting it from the hop presence. I don't know. At the same time, resting it on rice, I think that's a little bit more gimmicky than anything else. But all that aside, the verbiage, the resting it on rice, the whole nine, is it a good beer? Yes. Is it one of the better, I'm going to say, Goses I've had as of late? Absolutely. It's a delicious fucking beer. I would drink it 9 times out of 10, especially on a nice hot day where I'm sweating profusely right now because it's like 90 degrees and 1,000% humidity in my room right now. And just a really well done beer. Super drinkable. The only knock I have on it is a little bit of more like pomp than quality. I shouldn't even say quality. Pomp than whatever. A little bit of humbleness, I guess you would say, from the beer. Yeah, so I definitely buy it again. It's one of the better Goses I've had as of late. Value and availability, I forget what this cost. It was given to me by my beer dealer, George. Thank you very much. So I don't know what the cost and availability is. It's typically carton stuff, so you have to go there to get it. I'm assuming it comes in a 4 to 6 pack format. Depending on what that is, you're looking anywhere between $10 to $15. And just say if you like what we like this. If you like Goses, if you like Berliner Weisses, if you like nice, summery, slightly tart beers that are super crushable. Like, that's the thing about this. Some of your Goses, some of your Berliner Weisses, some of your lightly soured beers can, even though they can be easy to drink, they can still be a little bit rough to the point where you don't want to drink more than one of them. I could drink a 4-pack of this and have no problem of it, which is probably the most redeeming quality it has, besides being really well made and whatnot. And the negative part being just that it's kind of a little bit wordy in the nickel-dime category. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, massive beers in all 4 of those places. You can check us out there if you like this and anything else we want to say. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully I'm drinking a nice sour beer right now, and hope to see you next time. Cheers.